Hello and welcome to Nyam Nyam. Let's have a go at making this absolute show-stopping pretty peacock cake. Look at that. Start with some blue fondant and use your hands to mould it like so. Then paint on some water which will act as glue to stick on white fondant. Adding an eye. This is the peacock's head. Poke a little hole in the middle of the eye and add some black fondant for the pupil. There. Now using a cocktail stick, poke 3 holes in the head and stick in your yellow feathers. There. Next, place blueberry cake on a turntable and pipe on white buttercream. Add another layer of cake and then cover the entire thing in buttercream, smoothing it out. Then refrigerate for 30 minutes. Slice off one side and then turn the cake around. Cover the open end with white buttercream. And we're ready to decorate. You can use a cookie cutter to make indents or a cocktail stick to mark your feathers. Then pipe on your coloured buttercream frostings. We're starting with light blue, then light green, and adding the light blue feathers in the middle. Lots of detail going on here. And you'll need a super thin piping nozzle. Now we're going for purple around the outside. Some yellow in the middle. And turquoise feathers. Very pretty. Then light green and light blue goes in between each one of those. And we're ready to stick on the head. And that's how you make a pretty peacock cake. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. Go on then. Let's have a piece. Enjoy. So to make this beautiful array of colours, all we've done is bake the same basic sponge cake 6 times using 6 different food colourings. Now we're going to layer them with buttercream icing smothered in between each layer. Very easy to do, very delicious. And there we have it. 6 layers, and we're going to cover the entire outside of the cake with buttercream icing as well to hide those beautiful colours. That way when we slice into it, it'll be a nice surprise. Smooth it all along the top. Now we're going to put a piece of cardboard on top of the cake. There's a very good reason for this, which you'll find out in a minute. Meanwhile, 6 bowls of sugar and 6 different food colourings. Going to stir those in one at a time, making sure all the sugar has turned that beautiful colour. And then we're going to make a line with each of those colours on our chopping board. A rainbow pattern will appear, and then we're going to roll our cake in the sugar, forming a beautiful rainbow pattern on the outside. Look at that. Now we remove the cardboard off the top, and then we're going to smear some more buttercream on top of that, spinning it around, and let's add some more coloured sugar on top to complete our rainbow cake. A bit of red in the middle. You can use any colours you like, but we like these nice bright colours. And slice it. And look at that. Could you get more colourful? Rediscover your love for chocolate with these 3 fantastic decoration ideas, including chocolate cupcakes, chocolate rolls, and a chocolate basket. All you need is some white chocolate, melted. Stick that in a food piping bag and snip the end off ready to pipe. Using a plastic sheet, we're going to pipe that on in a zigzag pattern. One way and the other way. That is going to be rolled into a cylinder shape using pegs to keep it in place. Now stick that in the refrigerator until it's set. Once it's ready, you can remove the pegs and just peel off the plastic sheet, and there you have it, a perfect white chocolate cylinder. Now we're going to squirt some whipping cream on our plate using a food piping bag once again, and we're going to top that with some strawberries and some chocolate sauce drizzled over that. Look at those beautiful colours, and our white chocolate nest over the top. Bit more whipped cream, a couple more strawberries, and of course, don't forget the dark chocolate. And there you have it. Professional looking dessert in minutes. Crack on. Delicious. For our second recipe, we're going to melt some dark chocolate in a bowl and pour that into a food piping bag. Snipping off the end with a pair of scissors, we're going to use a cake mould and spray with oil and then pipe on our melted dark chocolate very generously, crossing over each direction, diagonally, forward, backwards, completely covering it. That's going to be chilled until set. It's time to remove the mould. We're going to squeeze some melted dark chocolate onto an upside down chocolate cupcake and use that to stick our chocolate bowl on top, filling it with strawberries. Nice big strawberries. The bigger the better, and chuck in some blueberries too for colour. Beautiful. Work of art, I say. And yummy, tangy fruit against the dark chocolate. Now for our third and final recipe, you need some chocolate fondant. We're going to pull off small portions of this at a time, and using the palm of our hands, we're going to roll these into small balls. This is where your hands can really dig in and get creative. Now, each of those round balls we're going to flatten out using a rolling pin. Very delicate operation here. No need to rush. Just enjoy the therapeutic aspect. Now, with those discs, we're going to roll them over like so. Adding one at a time and bending back the top part. Can you guess what it is yet? That's right, we're making flower petals. It's going to be a chocolate fondant icing flower. Take your time to perfect the shape. Beautiful. Now you get a cupcake, put some buttercream chocolate icing over the top. And stick in our chocolate fondant flower. Beautiful. Enjoy. Fancy something refreshing this summer? Why not try this gorgeous lemon cake? Looks really cool too, doesn't it? I think so. Right, just get a fresh lemon and start slicing it up. Yummy. We'll slice the whole thing. Mind your fingers. Right, put that aside. And get your lemon cake, which you have made earlier. Basically just a vanilla cake with lemon flavour in it, or even lemon rind. Fantastic flavour that gives. We're layering it with buttercream icing to add that extra sweetness. Oh, we do love it. Let's use dark yellow buttercream icing to cover the outside. Makes it look more lemony, you know. As you can see, we are getting paler and paler as we get to the top of our cake. That is a very cool fading effect. Looks good, right? Smooth it all out. Ready to stick on your fresh lemons. You can always use candy lemons and anything yellow really, because it will all look great. But this adds a certain freshness to it, don't you think? One on the side there. And some mint leaves. Ooh, yum. It's the kind of cake that you feel like you want to drink. Stick in an umbrella. A drinking straw. And there you have it. A very nice lemon cake tail. Get it? Cake tail? Go on, have a slice. I would not mind that with a cup of tea.